this ship is the Spacer Scarab. So you can steal this ship from the different Spacers, which is a type of enemy. Just think of them as the raiders from Fallout 4. So as we're going around it, it has a very camo look. So it has like a really military look. And the outfits that you'll see that they're wearing, kind of like, they really just put on whatever they can get. They just throw some things together. For whatever their ships are completely uniform like this, and I think they look really good for this type of texture and paint job. But the actual enemies themselves, the Spacers, they just kind of like take what they can get, loot what they can get, raid what they can get. So that is the outside of it. Let's go inside. Alright, so we're inside, and it looks like instead of coming into the back of the ship like we're used to, we're actually coming to the front. So we'll start from the front and work our ways back by ignoring our friends that are sleeping on the floor. So this looks like a normal companionway, and then we are in this room. So we have 3 beds, a couple private areas, and then we have our companionway. And our companionway has a top docker in it. Let's go to the front. And this looks like a, I think, Magellan type cockpit. We'll get inside. It looks pretty nice. You can tell that, there's some damage done here. Go ahead and exit. And we'll go ahead and tear it down.
Got anything you need to offload? Trader. Okay, no problem.
So here is the Scarab. I picked... Okay, I have to register it first, I'm sorry. So now that you've seen us register it, you know what that looks like. Here's the Scarab. We're going to go into Shipbuilder mode, and we're going to break it down. So this was not, this is the Magellan C1. The Magellan C2 is the one that comes with the Frontier. So this is actually the worst cockpit that you can get from that brand. Nova Galactic landing gear on both sides. I guess it has the built-in thrusters right here for the front. So I thought they were bumpers and came apart. They were not, and they do not come apart. We have our cowling, our landing bay. This is the Nova Galactic all-in-one berth 2x1B. So there's different letters A, B, C, or D, and they all have different layouts. That was what the layout from B looks like. So you have your 3 beds in your galley, and then you have your, it's a storeroom, but we're used to it being called a companionway. And this is your docker top. You have your left and right Nova cowling, which are your wings, your shield, and your cargo hold. It's only 124, and then your back landing bay. And then you have more cowling, which we know are just for looks. And then it looks like the reactor and your grav drive. This grav drive says that it has a 9 with 20 power, so the power is really good. And we have our engines. These engines are actually really cool looking, aren't they? And they fit together completely. And I'm wondering, just because of their shape, if they have a higher performance one. because I really like that. That's Slayton Aerospace. So Slayton Aerospace is in Neon, and I did not even know you could buy parts from that company. So let's look at it. Here they all are again. Our three walkable pieces are the cockpit, the all-in-one berth B, which is a 2x1 from Nova Galactic, and there's an actual storeroom and not a companionway, even though it looks the exact same as the companionway. It does not add cargo, but that is what we are looking at from this ship. This is a shorter video, so I'll probably put it up on a day that I wouldn't normally post a video. So, Nova Thruster Array. So, I'm not sure what this does. So I'm going to do something we haven't done before in this video. I'm actually going to put the ship back together. And let's see what the thruster arrays actually do. And the only way to do that is to fly it. So let's take it into space, which is something you haven't seen before on this channel. And we will see what those arrays do. So we can see the air comes off of them. Don't worry about the fire coming off the ship. That's completely normal on one that I just stole. So it kind of looks like maybe, no, it's just in my imagination. The engine themselves, you can see the thrust coming off of them, but the thruster arrays, while it's in space, you can't see any of that stuff happening. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll boost. No, nothing happened when we boost either. So that looks like I'm going to end the video there. Those arrays only have cosmetic value when we're actually launching into space. So that's something to understand with the thruster array. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.